Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission, like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not subbed yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming back to Kendra G. This is part 2 where she gets into it and loses it with an entitled woman. I don't need to go into it here. If you missed part 1, it's above here. So let's get to the video and we're gonna try to make this make sense.
So you said healed. What's your deal breakers?
Liars, men that are indecisive and that are not quick thinkers.
What?
Are not quick thinkers. Could he have kids?
Yes. 2 is at a max.
2. Do you want more kids?
Yes, of course.
Have you ever been married?
No.
Do you want to get married?
Yes.
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 Does the guy have to be in Chicago?
No.
No.
See, I hate when Kendra do this here. I'm stopping early. Ladies, this is bad. Whenever you say he doesn't have to be in Chicago, he doesn't have to be in the area where I live at, that is setting yourself for failure. Same thing for men too, guys, because know what you're doing? You're letting them have their cake and eat it too. If someone's not in your same town, when they do see you, they're always on their best behavior. So you never know how they're truly acting. And then when they leave, you don't know what's going on. They can have a side person. They can always have other people involved when you're not even around so that you can even check up or know what's actually going on here. We actually had a woman, I talk about this frequently, another video that Kendra did with a woman in Chicago saying that she was looking for a man. She wanted to be married, but she had her side dude of 10 years driving around town in the city here. So, and she even said, he don't got to be in the same city as me. So what's going to happen here is that you may think you found the right person. You may think you're happy in love, but when you're out of town, she got her side dude, her buns glazing daddy coming through when you're not around. So just remember that, fellas, when she says that he don't have to be in the same state, or same thing for you, she's getting it from somewhere else. Let's continue, guys.
What's the age range you want to date?
I would say from 28 to 38.
28 to 38. He can have kids. Does he have to look a certain way?
Look a certain way. He just has to be neat and clean.
Neat and clean.
Look
What?
presentable. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, at least about 75 to 80K.
75 to 80K. Those are the few dated men that make that amount, right?
Yes.
So why didn't it work out?
Wait, before Kendra asks that question here, she wants a man that makes over twice of what the average black man makes. We bring these stats up. You want to go to look them up yourself, blackdemographics.com. That breaks down statistics for black people by black people. The average black man is making about $42,000 a year. So she wants a man that makes about double that of the average man. And let's just point this out here for people who want to know. Black men who make over $75,000 or more only equate for 13% of the US population. So she wants to close a top 10 man, but she has 2 kids and she just had a 2-year-old right now. So she's expecting this top tier quality man, good person to come through and be a stepdaddy for that 2-year-old word that just came into the picture. Let's see what Kendra's gonna say next here. Back to the video.
With those guys.
Some of those guys, they had too many children because at that time I only had 1. Like my kids are 14 years apart. So it was just too many. Those guys had too many kids. Even though they made great money, it was just too many kids for me.
How many kids was it?
7. So you want him to make that amount of money, but he can't.
Wait, Kendra, you gotta ask how many kids he had. She just said that she didn't say anything bad about him. She didn't say that he was an abusive person. She didn't say he cheated. She said that he was stable, basically, had a good career, made good money, but had too many kids. How many kids is it? Those are key questions because she said no more than 2. Did this guy have 2 kids? And she's like, I'm good because I have 1 here. Did he have 3 kids here? You see, these are the follow-up items that guys want to know. But Kendra, you are missing this here. You are getting out in the first part here and you're not continuing here. But let's see what happens later on here. But let's continue the video.
Only have 2 kids, right?
Yes.
Gotta be presentable.
Mhm.
28 to 38.
Chicago.
Doesn't have to be in Chicago. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was a year ago.
A year ago. You don't got to answer. Why did that end?
That was
Yeah.
with the child's father.
Say it again.
That was with my child's father.
Oh, your
Oh,
child's father. That was a 2-year-old?
Yes.
Why can't y'all work things out?
okay. Beat me to it, Kendra.
I told you we did a mesh and we grew apart. Not every baby mom and baby dad situation is a hateful situation. Some people really can properly co-parent and be happy.
Someone
that's
said, you said 70, 80,000.
No, Kendra, you can't. No, people. You grew apart just because you have a baby mama and a baby daddy. That's all excuses here. You gave a man the highest honor you can give somebody. So you're okay with being a mother, but you're not okay being with this man to help support and build this nuclear bond with this child here. Once again, we are not hearing any kind of abuse, which women want to throw that out right away. And I do this on purpose because those are the first flags you hear when some guy is doing something wrong here. Oh, he's a cheater. Oh, he can't be faithful. Oh, he's a liar. I don't feel safe. All she said was, we grew apart. We're not compatible. And baby daddies, baby moms all don't stick together. They don't all work out. This is garbage, y'all. This is what women do to us. You want to talk about the piss pool water in the pool here, and all you gave us is a vague answer that you just didn't work out and you grew apart. Seriously? Seriously? And that was a year ago? So you broke up with your baby daddy within 1 year of your kid being around. Doesn't the child deserve a chance here if there's no major red flags that you're bringing up? Because you had so much huff, you had so much aggression in the first video. I would think if there was something wrong with this man, she would have pointed that out. Oh boy, guys. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's continue.
Do you make that much a year?
55.
So you make 55, but you want him to make 75 to 85.
You hear that?
Okay. So she answered your question. You know you're going to constantly grow, right? So the next guy you meet, you might grow apart from him too.
No, not with the power of discernment that I have and me knowing what I really want and what I really need. No.
So the next guy,
What?
excuse me.
Whoa, Kendra, you're coughing there. What? You have the power of discernment. Then where's that power of discernment with your baby daddy? Just gonna keep throwing it out there. You have a freaking 2-year-old. You just broke up with him a year ago. Where's that discernment with that one? Why is that not working out? Where is the extra work here? Relationships require work, dedication, and both partners going all in here. And you're giving these fluff, vague answers. Yeah, we're going to kill you, lady. We're going to kill you here because this sounds like pure, absolute garbage. Let's continue, Kendra.
I've been sick all week. So you feel sure that the next guy you won't grow apart from?
I'm sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mia,
Y'all believe that? Comment section.
You was intimate with someone.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my goodness. That was about last year.
Last year. Okay. So Mia, why do you think you're single?
Here we go
I'm
again.
single because I am not where clearly the great men are. I need to put myself in position.
There's great men in Chicago.
Yes, there absolutely are, and I'm not down for it.
Cap. I'm in Chicago here. I got many of my tribe members here in Chicago. There's tons of good men out here. Okay, you are not positioning yourself in places where good men are. Man, you probably ride around like that other woman in the hood in the BP gas station off Austin off 290. You probably somewhere on the south side at Harold's on 43rd and King somewhere getting some chicken wings with some extra mild sauce or something like that. You're gonna say that you're not around any good men or quality men when I know for a fact there is tons of quality men here in Chicago. You just ain't looking. And on top of that too, your attitude, the way you come off, all this negative and male energy that you're giving off, no man wants that anyway. So there's a possibility, guys, that she could be in the right place, but no one's checking for this woman. Let's continue.
Playing that. It was just the ones that came to me. You are not what you attract. You are what you say yes to.
What?
So
No, you are what you attract. That's the craziest shit ever. You're definitely what you attract.
you know you can attract good people and bad people. So you're good and a bad person is what you're telling me.
Yeah, you can have that. You can have both energies inside of you.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yes, that is true. You're right. But it's also what you accepting. Are you accepting good? Or are you accepting bad? So that's what it's like. What it is for me.
Okay.
No accountability again. You attract what you give off. Now, like Kendra said, you can attract good and bad, but of her energy, she's acting like that. She is not attracting the men that's coming to her. Cap. You're not accepting responsibility. You're not accepting the accountability of what's going on in your life here. Just like a typical modern woman. You want to talk about all these other people that call into the show and look at your ass. You need to go back to therapy. You need it if you see this here. You need additional work because you act like you have it together and you clearly don't. And Kendra is still pissed off. Let's continue.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
He'll be lucky to be with me because I'm healed.
You're
I'm
healed?
not-
Who's your therapist? She needs a refund. You need to get your money back.
Right. You're healed. Let me pause that, guys. Comment section. Do y'all think she's healed? No, let me put this out there. 1, if you think she's healed. 2, if you think she's not healed. Okay? Because you're coming up here acting like this here when clearly everyone thinks that you need to go see another doctor. And Kendra is going in on you too. So you know it's bad when Kendra's doing this. Let's continue.
I need to get my money back. Well, I have private.
Absolutely.
I have.
You
private,
think you're healed? For real?
I'm private insurance. I have private insurance.
You
So?
think you're healed? You think you're healed?
Oh, I'm okay. This is the thing. We still grow every day, and life is still happening. You know, certain people are gonna die. Certain situations are gonna happen.
Everybody
life.
dies.
So you're gonna always be on recovery to be hurt. You might get hurt to where you're gonna need healing for certain
Don't
things.
say your therapist's name because I don't want her to get a
I'm
bad
not
rep.
her
Yeah,
name.
but you need a
I
refund.
never. Why, really? I'm not slow.
You
or
need
stupid.
all your money back. All
I'm
of
not
it.
slow or stupid. I'm not hurt. I will say that I'm not a hurt person. I'm not a hurt person that's out here hurting people. I'll say that, Kendra. Instead
You're
of
not
saying,
hurting people. You didn't hear the words that you said. They were very hurtful. You were talking about other people
Girl,
in a
we-
very hurtful way.
Kendra,
What?
this is the thing, Kendra.
Mia, are you serious?
People are coming. I didn't say everybody. People are coming on the show hurt and needs to
Well,
go.
I didn't ask for nobody to come up here and talk about the people that's been on the show that was hurt. I didn't request that. I didn't request you to come on the show to judge past guests. You came on and offered that. So you came on spewing hate. All right, Mia, give it to me, girl. What kind of man you looking for?
I don't really have a specific type. You know, I really don't. I just looking for someone that is actually healed, because I noticed on your show it's a lot of broken people coming up on this show and they really need therapists, and they're the reason why it's mustard yellow piss in the dating pool.
Y'all hear this?
Well, girl, you got a whole 2-year-old baby. Somebody can look at you like that's crazy.
Yeah, but no, not really, Kendra.
Yes, really. A guy can look at a girl and say, you have a 2-year-old, why you not with the dad? Like, you could have worked that out.
But
You
I'm
don't
not
think that
See, she won't accept accountability. I let that run for a second. I was chopping this video up here and I wanted to let it get in here. And did you see how he said, you got a whole 2-year-old? No. See, she doesn't like her own circumstances. So she's going to be combative. You're going to bring it to her face. And if you show that to any other person, I bet she would say, that woman's not healed. That woman needs help. That woman needs therapy. But when it comes to you, no, I'm okay. I can manifest these things here. No, you can't. You just cannot accept the failures in your life, and then you're trying to overlook and gloss them and thinking that, and you're using all this aggressive man energy to compensate for it. No man wants this. And the fact that until you accept your own personal situation here, no man's ever going to want to be with you truly who's going to really rock with you. Let's continue.
I'm not the mustard yellow piss in the pool, Kendra.
you should really watch this tape back
That's
to see how hard you
or
went.
that's spewing facts.
But why? But no one asked you that
True.
fact. When you come on the show, it should be about you. It should be about what you want. You decided to judge other people like you were so much better than other people.
Not judging other people. It's amazing
yes, you
when
were.
people put out the truth, then people want to say, "Oh, are you better than me?"
No, the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this, Mia.
I be looking for love.
Hold on, real quick. No, the bottom line is this. No one requested you to come on and talk about past guests. When you come on the show, you talk about yourself and what you desire. You the one that said very strong. There's all your guests on your show. They're not healed. They're looking for love. They need to be in past. They are in piss. This is why I was like, God damn. What?
I didn't say all. I said some.
You're right. You didn't say all. You didn't say all. But you should have said, how about this? You shouldn't have said, you should have. But listen, Mia, the point is this. You shouldn't have spent any energy talking about past anybody because you don't got your shit together, whether you know it or not. You're not sitting up here as this prize as you think. Men ain't gonna jump in your inbox. You come across very, very angry, very debatable. What guy that is nice and kind and sweet want to deal with you all day?
I'm sorry, I'm a passionate speaker, Kendra.
Is that a passionate speaker? You're annoying.
Oh wow, she gonna say I'm passionate, and then Kendra's like, you're annoying. You see that? That's that aggressive energy. That is that masculine energy. That is something that men don't want. We don't need another guy in the house here. We want our woman. We want her to be fit, feminine, and friendly. Do we see feminine? And then do we see friendly? We don't know about fit because we don't see her whole body. All we see is the top of the head and this bob cut here that she's rocking. But feminine and friendly, she has none of that. Talking about you're passionate. No, you can be passionate, but you don't gotta be a man. And Kendra talking about you're annoying. Let's continue. She's getting into her now.
Hey, girl, what's your IG? I'm sick. I don't got time for this shit. What's your IG? And let the guys hit you up if they want to hit you up.
Oh my God.
Well, I ain't going back and forth with you. I done gave you too much of my energy. Now your energy come to my energy, and I don't feel too well.
Goodness.
So what is your IG? Let's do that. What's your IG?
It is Mama Mia Boo.
Mama Mia Boo. MOMMAMIABOO. If you a guy and you want to meet her and she your type of woman, reach out to her in the DMs. You know the routine. Okay, and that's what it is. Because I don't got now your energy getting into my energy.
And you know what? Since Kendra dropped her off, I'm going to end the video from that part of it here. That was crazy. I understand, Tribe, why you guys wanted a part 2. I did half of it, and I wanted to showcase how Kendra was upset with this entitled woman, but there was so much more here at the end because Kendra just was fed up and had enough here. Let me just point something out, guys. Kendra is not the next Kevin Samuels. She's holding a dating show, and then she's realizing that what she believed or what she was spewing a year and a half, 2 years ago is not the same as she's spewing now because she's getting what Kevin Samuels is getting. But is she creating successful relationships? Is people coming back saying that I'm engaged because of Kendra? No, we're not seeing that here. We're just seeing the fact that she's evolving because she is now seeing what Kevin was seeing for all these years here. So for people in my comment section, no, she can never be Kevin Samuels. You know why? Because she's telling them off, but she is not actually giving the full depth of proper counsel. She can tell them that, yeah, you're full of shit. She can say you're trifling, but Kevin would give counsel. Kevin would give additional examples. Kevin would break down so many different items to showcase where that woman was wrong and what help that woman need. And not just yelling, you need therapy. Kevin would break down the items where therapy would be needed. And he would say that I'm not a doctor. I recognize these things here, and this is what you need. And then further break that down so that you can go ahead and get the help. I give it to Kendra. You know, she's holding them accountable now, but let's be careful, guys. Don't just say, hey, she's the next Kevin Samuels, because nobody can be Kevin. Only thing that she's doing is the fact that she is a woman and she's holding other women accountable. But how long will this last? How many women dating coaches in the last decade alone has quit because of modern women and their unrealistic standards? So that's the key here. Let's continue to watch Kendra. Let's see her evolve. The key, though, is that how often will she continue to sister code, because sometimes she does bounce back and forth, and can she handle what's going on here right now, because she's getting so fed up here where she's cursing women out now and she's cursing people out in her comment section. But let's get to the main point here, family and tribe. A woman like this here, men, stay away from. Red flag after red flag after red flag. Okay, you made a mistake in high school. You have a 14-year-old, but why make the same mistake at 28 years old? And on top of that too, a woman who can't accept her faults, a woman who can't accept accountability is always going to place blame on others and not herself, and never accept accountability. So you're never going to have a truly genuine person who understands where they need to work on their items. She said that she went to a doctor and she's healed, but does this show healing? Not at all. So men, this is a woman who will give someone the highest honor without requiring marriage. These are red flags that we need to stay away from. And ladies, if this is you, or you got a friend in your circles or in your flock acting like this here, you need to remove this, because this is going to taint you into doing these similar things that is going to make you unsuccessful in finding the mate that you're looking for. So let's avoid these red flags. Let's avoid women like this here, because all they're going to do is bring us down. And then ladies, if you're in a situation here, all you're doing is ruin your prospects of finding men that you really think you should be with. And then you're going to be single, just like the majority of black women in our country today. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. What you think about my commentary? What you think about Kendra going off on this woman here? And what you think about this entitled woman who doesn't seem to understand her own faults? But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.